Christmas is in full swing at Dollar Tree, and while I was there last time, I found these two wreaths. This one is an 18-inch evergreen wreath, and I brought home several of those, as well as several of these 15-inch tiny ones. For the first project, I am going to take one of each, remove the tag, and then we're just going to fluff them. Obviously, we need to fluff these wreaths. Please do not use them without being fluffed. And my advice is when you are fluffing them, avoid doing this, just spreading them to the sides. Just fluff them in every direction, particularly towards the front of the wreath. But I'm not worried about fluffing them towards the back because you won't be able to see that, and I want all the bristles to be towards the front. I did the same thing on the little small one, keeping the same format of fluffing. Now I'm going to look for where the wreaths are joined, and I'm going to join them both together, just like that. We're going to take some of these garland ties from Dollar Tree. We're going to cut one into 3 pieces, and then we're going to use those to tie these two together. So just put them underneath, bring them from the front, and then just twist. And do the same thing with the other 2 pieces. This is going to join them nicely and tight. Now we have what it looks like a little snowman. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of shape the circles, the wreath in a nice circular shape. And we're going to take some fabric. This fabric is actually from Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to fold it into 3s, creating a belt. We're going to create a cute little, like Santa of kind of theme wreath. And I'm just going to want to make a belt for him. So I'm going to fold it and hot glue all the way towards the back. This is going to give me the shape of a belt. And then I'm going to fold it in half, iron it just a bit. This is going to give me right where the center point of the belt is. We're going to bring in this iron-on glittery vinyl. Now, I got this one on Amazon, but Dollar Tree does carry a glittery style vinyl that you can iron on in the vinyl area or crafting area. So now that I have a belt buckle cut off, I am going to iron it on to the center of the belt. And look how beautiful this looks. Oh my word, my friends, gorgeous. All right, before we put on the belt, I want to add a little bit of embellishment right there to the center of the wreath. I'm just going to add a few more greenery picks. This is just going to add fullness and just dimension with the different green tones. I am then going to add one of these poinsettias. They are from a potted kind from Dollar Tree. You can find these during the Christmas season. I removed the potted part, and then I'm just going to hot glue it in the center as well as these 2 red picks. Now it's time to add the belt. So I'm just going to open up a little bit of the bristles where the belt's going to go, wrap it around to the back, hot glue it, and you just want to tug just a little bit, not too much, but enough so that the belt don't fall. And then we're just going to fluff up those bristles right around the belt, making it look nice and pretty. I have this Santa hat that was already here at home, but Dollar Tree does carry Santa hats during the Christmas season, and I'm just going to place it on the top on a tilted motion. And look how cute this looks. And it's actually a really good size. I love this one. What do you think? For the next Dollar Tree Christmas DIY craft, I'm going to take 2 more of the wreaths. Same thing, right? We're just going to fluff them up, and then we are going to actually, instead of putting one on top of each other, we're going to put the small one inside of the other one. That way, it's going to give me a thicker and fuller wreath. Now, we want to join these 2 wreaths so they're not coming apart. So I'm just going to grab a bristle from one side and the other and just twist them together. I'm going to do that 4 times, 1 on each side. That way, it's going to look natural and we don't have to add any ribbon or ties to it. Then we're just going to start fluffing the wreath as if it was one wreath. Just start fluffing as needed. Now, these cute little reindeers are currently at Dollar Tree, and they come in a green and a red, kind of buffalo check style, and I thought it was gorgeous. So I'm going to tag the red one. I'm going to slide right there in between both of the wreath, snuggle it in there, and then pull some of the bristles from the inside to the front. Then I'm going to take 2 of those garland ties from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to place it and tie it around to secure the reindeer in place. And this is just going to look seamless and not going to look like it was added afterwards. I'm going to take some of this burlap ribbon. This is from Dollar Tree. They carry these pretty much year round, and I'm going to make a very simple bow. It may not look simple, but it really is. I'm just going to cut into 10-inch pieces. Now, looking back, I wish I would have done 12-inch or even 15-inch, so keep that in mind. I'm going to line it up nice and straight on each end and just cut it off in a dovetail kind of shape. Then I'm going to place an open one, and then a looped one, and a looped one, then another open one, and repeat as needed. So I'm just going to fold it and then face the loop to one side. Take the other one, fold it, and place the loop on the other side. And then place an open one and just keep doing that. Then I'm going to squish it in the middle and take some white jute string and just going to tie it just like you would any other bow. And then you just want to fluff the bow just like you would, again, any other bow, and just fluff in every direction. Once it was nice and fluffed, I am going to then tie it around the base of the reindeer. Friends, if you have not joined my email list, I would love for you to consider doing so. I have the link down in the description box. I email once a week with any new news from my channel as well as current uploads. So if you want to check it out, it is linked down below. All right, so now that it's securely in there, we're going to take some more of those red pigs that are beautiful from Dollar Tree. And we're just going to place one on each side with some hot glue. And now I'm going to take the leftover ribbon. This is just one I had left over, a little piece. I'm just going to tie it around the top, and this is how we can hang the wreath. Now I wanted to light this wreath up. Now you can leave it just as is, but these battery operated lights you can find at Dollar Tree. Currently, as a matter of fact, I did a whole video of different ways that you can use these lights, and I just had one left over, so I figured why not? So I just placed it on the wreath, and look how gorgeous this looks. And the best part is that it's gonna look stunning at night. What do you think? For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I am going to take another one of those wreaths. This is the 18-inch one. Again, remove the tag, and again, we got to fluff. There was a lot of fluffing, and I got to tell you something. There were not a lot of bristles falling off of this one. I was pretty impressed. All right, so we did fluff just 2/3 of the wreath and then flatten out the top portion of it. We're going to cover it up with this beautiful red and golden tone ribbon from Dollar Tree, and we're just going to wrap it around from one end to the other, again leaving about 2/3 exposed. Once it was wrapped and securely in place with some hot glue, we're going to start placing greenery on the top. I'm just going to slide it in between the ribbon with some hot glue, one facing one way and the other one the other way. And by the way, I do get these on Amazon, and you get a whole bunch for a low price. So I really highly suggest you check it out. And it is in my Amazon store. Okay, so these vase fillers you can find at Christmas time pretty much every year. And they come in 3 different sizes, large, medium, and small. And I'm going to start with the larger ones. I'm going to start placing the golden ones towards the center, so on the core of the wreath. And then I moved on to the red one. I'm just going to spread them out kind of here and there, keeping a nice separated look. And then move on to the medium-sized ones, and these we're going to glue to the tips of the bristles. This is just going to add color and fullness and just really make that poinsettia and that ribbon pop with the golden and red tones. This one is absolutely classic. I love it. It is so simple, so easy to make, but what a beautiful wreath. What do you think of this one? For the next Dollar Tree DIY craft for Christmas, I am going to take one of these foam wreath forms from Dollar Tree. Okay, so you can find these pretty much year-round, and I always keep a couple handy in my craft room. I'm going to take this beautiful plaid style ribbon, also from Dollar Tree, and wrap it all the way around the ring. We're just going to create a very simple but quite bright, hint, hint, wreath with this one. All right, so once it's completely covered, we're going to hot glue it and secure it in place. And we're going to take this frosted pig. I honestly don't remember where I got this one from. It's been with me for a long time. And I'm just going to separate the different pigs from it. I'm going to poke holes with a screwdriver through the ribbon and through the foam. In that way, we have a nice little hole where we can add a little hot glue and place the pigs right in there. This worked perfectly. Highly suggest this technique. So I did the same thing with every single part of it, and I thought I'd add a couple of the green ones as well, just to add a little dimension. All right, so here's a fun part. I found these laid up trees at Dollar Tree last year, and I had this one left over. It lights up green, which is beautiful. It's battery operated, so I tied it to the top of the ring, and then I'm going to hot glue the ends at the bottom for a secure hold. And then I'm going to take some more ribbon, cut up open halfway, just like you see there. And that way we can spread it through each side of the tree and hot glue it in the back. And this is how we can hang it. I'm going to add a couple of these tiny little pigs that I do get on Amazon right on each side. And look how gorgeous. Now you can add something to the top of the tree. I just thought it was perfect like this. What do you think? Let me know which one is your favorite, and I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree Christmas DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.